I would like to ask you to please subscribe, please comment, even if you want to make fun of me or leave negative stuff, that's fine. A comment is a comment to the algorithm. It doesn't matter, it shows engagement. But I really do want to try and pump the numbers up and get things done here. And I don't want to have to do it like everybody else does. I don't want to have to pay for it. I don't want to have to pay companies to push it out with SEOs. I like everything to be organic. So then I know I did it. It was hard work and drive that got it done, not me paying a third-party company to, tag and keyword and SEO and create stuff for me. Maybe that's a dumb way to look at it, but it's just the way I like to do things. Day 2 on the 16 F350. We're back. Yesterday sucked. That was just a miserable day, so hopefully today goes better. So yesterday I verified just because I was so annoyed about this whole speaker situation. I mean, let alone the radio causing me damn near a full day of work because nothing wants to work right with the access piece. But then on top of it, the speaker's not fitting, which didn't make any sense to me. And yes, this truck is listed with 5x7s or 6x8s. His truck apparently has 6x8s, but I have a 6x8 speaker here, not a pair, just one as a test. I put it in, it doesn't fit. But the 5x7s do fit, but the mounting holes are off. Done plenty of these. So I know all you keyboard warriors out there are gonna be like, oh, this guy's an idiot, blah. Dude, I don't know what's going on. It's really odd. The audio control, the 5x7, normally, yes, you clip off these tabs and lower tabs. I left them because I wasn't sure how this was gonna work out. I mean, I didn't want to just punch a bunch of holes in this guy's car. But it's so awkward. Like, these holes I'm lined up, that one's lined up with the factory, but this one, it's just off a little bit. And these frames are so thin that if you try to drill that, it honestly would just spin around itself because it's aluminum. And then this one, you can see how it's below. It's really strange how everything's off just a hair. This morning, I really need to bang these out fast, so I want to get all 4 speakers done in the next 2 hours so I can get on to the backup camera. So I knew I wasn't crazy, man. This is how I know there's something weird. So if you know what the problem is, or you know what would differentiate this Ford from other ones, please put it in the comments or let me know, because I hate not knowing things. It makes me angry. And this is a 2016, so I definitely shouldn't have problems, but the rear speakers fit just fine. They line up, and they're the identical speakers that are in the front. But I just measured them with micrometer, and the mounting holes are off by like a little over like an eighth of an inch. Why is that? That makes no sense. But these here in the back, they mounted right up. They lined up with the mounting holes, no issues. That is strange, man. So if you know why, please put that in the comments. I'm not being stupid, I'm not being a smartass. I really, truly wanna know, so in the future, I know better, because these fronts are a different hole pattern than the backs, but they look identical as far as the speakers. Very strange. But regardless, I'm on track. This one's ready to be put back together, then I've got the other door panel to do, and I'll be done. That will be all the speakers in 41 minutes, so I gotta go. So let me go ahead and hit you with a little tip when you're gonna work underneath a vehicle. You wanna wear safety glasses, which unfortunately I don't have any that'll go over my prescription. So my prescription glasses are gonna have to do. Not really the best, but it is what it is. Now you see the undercarriage, it looks clean. Oh, it's not. Okay, there's tons of dirt and crap up there. So as you're moving wire and as you're up there touching stuff, shit's just gonna be falling all down your face. So tip number 1, keep your head like this so it doesn't go up your nose. Make sure it don't go in your eyes. Keep your mouth shut. You're gonna eat rust and dirt if you open your mouth, all right? Tip number 2, do not turn your head sideways or you will fill your ears with the nastiest crap, and sometimes it'll fall all the way back down in there. It ain't coming out. You're gonna be feeling it and shaking it. Then you're gonna get stupid and you're gonna take a Q-tip and stick it in there, and you're gonna feel it like kind of cutting, but you ain't gonna get it out. Yeah. I'm not saying I've done this. I'm just saying don't do that, because it sucks. Now, in all seriousness, speakers are all done. I'm running the camera line now, but the customer told me that he was going to put lights on his rear bumper running to the upfitter switches sometime in the future. So I just asked him, I was like, well, do you want me to go ahead and just run a couple lines back for you so you don't have to do it later? And I'm not gonna charge him for that, that's free of charge. I mean, I'm already there, right? And it's just a way to retain a customer in the future. If you do something nice like that. Plus, I don't want him going under there, running some janky wiring and like zipping it to my camera wires or doing something dumb to where it's gonna cause a problem in the future. So I ran a double line because he said he needs 2 hots back there. So right here, and I used heat shrink, it says upfitter. And then I've got it running all the way back with the cameras. And on the other end, it says upfitter. And then I will strap it up underneath there. So now that the wire is ran, I've got it ran through the frame, up and around some wire harnesses and bundles just to keep it from wanting to fall. I got to go underneath there, zip tie, strap it all up, cut it down, go to the back, take apart the tailgate, got to take off the rear plate, take off the handle, run the wiring into the tailgate, and get that all set up. And I just want to point out that I've done all of this in 1 hour and 16 minutes. That's including all the speakers. I won't be able to get out of bed tomorrow, but I'm moving. Now with the tailgate access panel removed, let me show you a little secret, because the handle is right there and I've got to take that out. So getting in there sucks, right? So I'll show you a dirty little secret. That's not metal. So this is just a thick liner that's put over when people do the rhino lining. So you just cut that out and then you can get to it. I've seen people in the past come across this and be like, there's supposed to be an opening. And then they'll sit here with their hands jammed in there in a socket trying to get the nut off. All finished up, handle mounted, camera there. Key and ignition. Turn this baby on. Okay, so radio works. Steering wheel controls. Work. Reverse. Camera, boom, works. Get rid of those lines. Look at that view. You can see his hitch, see everything. Back up. I mounted a USB port right there underneath the sink. Took out the 3.5 millimeter jack because who uses that? But that's where he can plug in and do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The sync system is still set and running. Everything still works if Casey uses it, which he would be the only human I've ever met that does. And I believe this is it. Now, timed. It is just now, I think, 12:15. So that was right at 2 hours. I got 4 speakers and the backup camera plus 2 lines for the upfitter switches, ran to the back, tailgate camera installed and finished. I'm exhausted, but I just had to show that an old fat guy, I can still do it. I can still do it if I need to, baby, you know what I mean? Still get it done. I'm in a better mood. Yesterday was a rough one. This thing was fighting me, but breezed through today. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.